YouTube family. My name is AD Roberts, and today is another great day. It really is. I'm so happy to be here. Listen, every day when we come on here and we do this live Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2 Eastern Standard Time, we have two simple goals. The first goal is that we try to create a sense of connectedness and community where we're very supportive of one another. We love on each other. This is definitely a safe space. The other goal that we have, the second goal, is that we always have a discussion that is designed to be empowering and impactful at some meaningful level in your life so that you can become the absolute best version of yourself. So today is not unlike any other day. Welcome in. So glad to have you guys with us. And listen, if y'all are ready to kick today off, because we're simulcasting both on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. We have both lined up at the same time. If y'all are ready to kick today off, put ready in the chat. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Put ready in the chat. Put ready in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. If you know, you know. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Jabs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are moving right along. I am super excited about it. Welcome in, Janae. I see you over here. Good deal, good deal. All right, y'all. Today we are in day 2 of amazing conversation that we started on yesterday. Because as we are entering spring, spring brings this unique perspective where everything begins to lighten up. Things are not as cold. I see you, Willis. Good to see you. Good to see you. And so, just for information purposes, so that everybody knows, we have our wonderful moderators on here on both TikTok and YouTube. On TikTok, our moderators are Fine Wine and Mimi. If Fine Wine and Mimi, if y'all will kind of wave your hands real quick. Hey, Nikki, good to see you on. Welcome in. Same thing over here on TikTok. TikTok, our moderators are Janae and Willis. If y'all kind of wave a little bit. Great. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so very much. So if y'all need anything, they are the ones that will take care of you and make sure you're good. Hey, Rob, good to see you back on in here. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. So today is day 2 of this talk that we began on yesterday, because I think, and I'm doing a series this month. Thank you, Rob, for that daily heartbeat. I'm doing a series this month on the power of creating wealth and abundance in your life. And so there's so much that we have to cover over these next few days because, listen, we literally are less than 20 days away from spring. The spring equinox begins April. It happens on March the 20th. And then April Fools, or the first day of April, is just right here. I mean, it's hard to imagine that we are already here at the spring equinox. And spring creates this unique opportunity for us to shift and to catch the wave of this fresh energy that's here on the planet. And so we've been in this restful state, this dormant state, because it's wintertime and nothing is flourishing, nothing is growing. But now as you walk outside, here in Florida, we're starting to see the little green sprigs on the trees and things starting happening. Pollen is all over the place. That's why sometimes these sinuses can do special things, if y'all know what I'm talking about. And so I thought it would be absolutely appropriate that as we ramp up to spring, that we begin to plant seeds right now. So if you are in a position and you're ready to start planting some seeds for your harvest of wealth and abundance, put seeds in the chat. Put seeds in the chat, and we're going to kick today's topic off. I'm going to do a brief recap. Brief recap of what we covered on yesterday. Our topic is micro abundance. Thank y'all. Thank you. I see you. Thank you for the seeds. I see you. You are planting seeds. So I need you to visualize just for one moment as you're writing that word. You are planting seeds of abundance. And I need you to see abundance flowing into your life easily and effortlessly. See it. See it. As a clinically certified hypnotherapist, I tell you each and every day, you are co-creating your reality. And as you co-create your reality, you literally are shaping the world all around you. It's just that simple. Oh, absolutely, Cherie. Absolutely. It's it. We, that we follow the natural calendar up in here. We do. I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with it. People want to celebrate the first of the year, January. But I try to bend towards nature and the natural law of things. So our topic is micro abundance. Micro abundance, training your brain to recognize wealth everywhere. One of the programs that I have that's really, really popular that I have done for years working with C-suite executives, entrepreneurs, and investors is to help them to raise their financial thermostat. And in raising that financial thermostat, what does that mean? Literally, just like how you set your thermostat in your house for a certain level of comfort, you have a certain level of comfort when it comes to your money. You have a number, and that number is clear. It's, if you notice, and when you look in your bank account, it's about the same all of the time. It may go up a little bit, it may dip down a little bit, but there's this sweet spot that it has. And that is based upon your financial thermostat. That is your level of comfort. From a subconscious perspective, your mind is comfortable in that space. And anytime it drops below there, you're not comfortable. Anytime it rises above there, you get nervous, you get anxious. And so I want to help you to cultivate a space. And this is where we began the other day with our talks about abundance, is creating an environment that abundance wants to live in. That's right, creating an environment where abundance wants to live. So the hidden wealth most people walk past every day. There's abundance that you literally walk past every day. And so what we're going to do is we're going to spend a little time, and I'm going to recap and bring us back up to today, and we're going to finish this talk off. But there is abundance all around you. The problem is that you're so accustomed to it that you take it for granted. You don't see it as as this amazing thing. It's just normal to you. So most people believe wealth arrives only in dramatic moments. The big check, the lottery win, the big opportunity that you get, the new job. You know that new excitement that you get the moment you land that new job that's paying you real good, and then after a few months, that newness kind of wears off real quick. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You start a new job, you start a new contract, you feel good, you're excited, you get that first paycheck, it's looking good. But after about 90 days, what was so important is no longer as exciting. Anybody know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, put me in the chat. If you know what I'm talking about, put me in the chat. Because that is a real thing. That is a real thing that we wrestle with. And so the thing about it is, it's very, very simple. We believe that wealth comes in big moments. We do. We're acclimated to. We think that it's the big hit. You get a new contract. You line up a set of a new corporate client, and you really believe that you have made it, and now you're making big money. Yet the truth is that wealth actually begins in something much quieter. It really does. And thank you, Majestic. Good to see you on. Thank you for that Daily Hartman superstar. It begins with something much quieter, much smaller, and much more powerful. Much more powerful. The ability to recognize abundance in places the untrained mind overlooks is absolutely vital. So the modern mind has been conditioned. Now, this is very, very key. Now, watch this, y'all. Here it is. The modern mind has been conditioned to scan for problems. Most of us look for what's about to go wrong because we are fearful and we're doubtful. We have all of that stuff. So again, your mind is is trained, is conditioned to scan for problems, threats, scarcity. And that conditioning quietly trains the brain to overlook opportunities, support, beauty, generosity, and wealth that is already present in your life. So when I do that program, and I call it, it's a certain type of scripting that I do. It's called the Abundance Now scripting. And what it is designed to do is to help the subconscious mind begin to recognize abundance all around instead of the big one, because that is not where abundance truly comes in. When the mind becomes trained to see abundance in micro moments, here it is. When it is trained to see abundance in micro moments, the subconscious mind begins to rewrite its expectations of reality. And when the expectations change, perception change. What did Wayne Dyer say? When you change the way you look at things, what? The things you look at change. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about changing the way you view yourself, your life, and the abundance that is all around you right now. We change that. The brain only sees what it is programmed to see. And again, we're just doing a quick recap, bringing us up. Hey, Elsie, good to see you on. We're just doing a quick recap, bringing us up to speed. The brain only sees what it is programmed to see. The brain contains a filtering system. We call it RAS, the reticular activating system. And that is a system in which it quietly decides what parts of reality deserve your attention. The neurological gatekeeper, that's what it is. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Fine Wine, for those finger hearts. I truly appreciate it. I got you, Amy. And so again, this neurological gatekeeper is the reason you suddenly notice a car everywhere once you decide that you like it. All of us have been there and we say, you know what, I'm gonna get this car or I'm gonna purchase this thing. And the moment we pay attention to that thing, we activate the reticular nerve, the activating system. And that system, or the RAS, is going to allow you to now see it everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. Like I was just telling you, I think I told y'all a few weeks ago, I like that new it's a Genesis SUV. Oh, I think that thing is sexy. It's that G70 or somewhere along those lines. And so the fact that I liked it, and then I went to the dealership and I looked at it and I said, oh boy, I say, I like this right here. And the moment I recognized that car and I said I liked it, guess what? I started seeing it everywhere. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody know exactly what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, put me in the chat. And again, if you are newbies in here, if this is your first time and we have not acknowledged you yet, either here on TikTok or YouTube, let us know that you are a newbie by putting newbie in the chat. We want to welcome you in here. We want to appreciate you for being in here because guess what? Y'all could have been anywhere. You could have stopped at anybody's live because I know as you go along the feed, a lot of people are showing up. But because you're hanging out with us, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we want to love on you. All right, I see you, Just Gina. Y'all love on Just Gina. Thank you so very much. Aaliyah over here on YouTube. Y'all love on Aaliyah. Thank you so much. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kaylia. Thank you, thank you. Welcome them in. Y'all love on them a little bit. I appreciate you. So here it is. This neurological gatekeeper is the reason why you suddenly start noticing the cars that you're focused on. Your brain did not create more cars. It just simply allowed your awareness to finally recognize what had already been present. And so now what we want to do is to activate your reticular activating system. We want to activate your RAS. And as we activate that RAS in your brain, I want you to begin to see abundance everywhere in your life. Because here's the thing, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Again, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. And so when we have the ability to recognize the small things, the small bits of abundance that's in our life. There you go, Majestic. You literally start to attract more of it into your space. So let's keep going. Wealth operates through this very similar mechanism of perception and attention. A person who believes that opportunity is everywhere begins to notice collaborations, ideas, opportunities, introductions, all kinds of synchronicities. Conversely, a person who expects scarcity, they begin to incredibly negotiate what is truly around them. They don't see the abundance, they see bills, they see limitations, they see risks. They operate from a place of doubt. Because why? That's where their focus is. And because that's where their focus is, you're literally calling that thing out of the quantum field. That's just how it works. All right, and I'm just doing a recap. Neuroscience, it demonstrates that gratitude, come here real quick, especially my newbies. If you understand anything, and I want you to walk away with this. If you write anything down today, I want you to write this down. Gratitude. Hey, Sunshine, good to see you on. Gratitude is the great summoner. Gratitude is the great summoner. For whatever it is that you're grateful for, you actually attract that more into your space. Gratitude is the great summoner. For whatever it is that you're grateful for, you attract an abundance of it into your life. And literally, scientifically, it is scientifically proven. Neuroscience demonstrates that gratitude activates regions of the brain associated with reward, emotional regulation, and long-term planning. And so this gratitude literally shifts the chemistry of the brain towards dopamine, serotonin. You're starting to feel good. You're starting to feel safe. You're starting to shift your focus from a scarcity mindset to one that is abundance because you're using gratitude. And so that which you're grateful for, again, it continues to show up in your life. It's just like having a child that says, "Thank you, mommy. Thank you, daddy." It's a child that shows gratitude every day. You have no problem giving them anything that they want. Anything. There you go, Nikki. Yes, show that you're grateful. Show that you're grateful. Gratitude literally shifts the chemistry of the brain towards dopamine and serotonin, quieting the cortisol in your body that's released because of the stress. There it is. So, someone practicing gratitude daily often begins generating new ideas because their brain is now in a chemical expansion mode. It literally, your brain is in a state of expansion because of gratitude. Your mind is in a state of gratitude because you're lavishing in the serotonin and the dopamine that is now rushing through your bloodstream. Some constantly rehearsing stress. Some people, when you see them constantly rehearsing stress, and you talk to your friend, you talk to that one family member that's always going through, that's always stressed out about something. There's never any good thing happening in their life. They're always stressed out. And because that's their situation, where your focus goes, what? Energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So they wind up experiencing the same thing over and over again. Microabundance is the training ground for massive wealth. Stop skipping over the little things and be grateful for the small victories that you have. Be grateful for the small things that show up in your experience. The mind cannot recognize small abundance while struggling to sustain large abundance. I'm going to say that again. The mind cannot recognize small abundance while struggling to sustain large abundance. See, microabundance is the practice of reorganizing small forms or recognizing small forms of prosperity already present in everyday life. Bit by bit, moment by moment. Hey, Aisha, good to see you on in here. Welcome in, superstar. We miss you. Glad to have you up in here. And again, if we have any newbies in here on TikTok or here on YouTube, let us know that you're a newbie so that we can love on you a little bit by simply putting newbie in the chat if we haven't already noticed you. But so glad to have you back. Good to have you up in here. So these small recognition acts like neurological reps in the gym. Hey, Brownie. Good to see you. Good to see you. And that's it. And I can't pronounce that. I don't want to mess it up. But Decim, Decim. I don't want to mess it up. But welcome in. We're so glad to have you up in here. Y'all love on them for me, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is good. Good to have you in here, Leah. Good to have you in here. Good to have you in here, Jason. Y'all love on Jason for me. Y'all love on Jason and Aaliyah. Thank you so much. Fernandito, listen, y'all love on them. Welcome all our newbies. So glad to have y'all up in here. We're just running through our recap on our conversation on micro abundance. And see, here's the thing. Let's talk about these reps real quick. I want to hang here for 1 second. When you begin to show appreciation for the tiny things in your life, it's just like you going to the gym. When you go to the gym, how do you work out? When you're lifting weights, you have repetitions. Because just as you're transforming your body loves the reps. It loves the repetitions because that small moment of resistance and those reps are making you stronger. You're building your capacity. Now, the same thing applies as we are growing our mental space, our capacity for wealth and abundance. So when you appreciate and you use gratitude as a tool to appreciate and recognize the small micro abundance in it. Say that again, fine wine. Go ahead and put that on the pen. Pen that for me. You're absolutely right. It's a compounding effect. It is a compounding effect. And in fact, that is a universal law of compounding. And so literal. So here are a couple of reasons why you want to begin to recognize the small micro moments of abundance. So not only are there like reps working out, and you start to notice abundance all around you. You're like the health that you have, the good relationships that you have. Because somebody sent you a text in the morning, that's abundance. Because somebody checked on you, somebody loved on you, that's abundance. Because your children, one of your babies or your grandbaby came in and just laid their head in your lap and hugged on you. Ugh, that's abundance. You have a little dog, that's the sweetest little doggy in the world. They come in and they lay their head on your lap and just sit there. That's abundance. When you have money that shows up out of nowhere, abundance that you didn't even anticipate, didn't think about, didn't know it was coming, as it shows up, you're grateful for it. And so all of these micro moments of abundance, they compound, and that is true wealth. True wealth does not show up in the big thing. True wealth does not show up in the, oh, I hit the lottery. Now, yes, some of y'all gonna say that whatever you say, AD, because if if I hit the lottery, I'm gonna be real happy and a whole lot is gonna change. Yes, it is, but then it isn't. You ever notice how most people who win the lottery, they wind up being broke in 2 years? Statistically true. Why? Because their financial thermostat. Most people are not. Most people's vessel is not prepared to hold the abundance. And so what we're talking about is building your capacity so that when the abundance does show up, it stays, because abundance loves an environment that it can grow, that it can expand and multiply. It loves an environment where it feels safe, just like how you like to feel safe about your life. Abundance likes to see that too. You have to have the container for it. That's right, fine wine. Because if you don't have the container to hold it and to protect it, you will lose it. That's just how that works. All right. So let's keep going. Those small reps, they do a whole lot of things. Those small reps, recognizing it bit by bit. Here's another part of it. Watch this. Watch this, Brownie. You're going to like this. The other part of the repetition is the mental aspect of it. The subconscious mind loves the familiar. How does something become familiar? It through repetition. The subconscious mind, it loves repetition. So the more you recognize the abundance that is around you, the more it shows up in your experience. The more you recognize it, the more it becomes a part of the programming of your expectations in your subconscious mind. So just as you sit there and you automatically begin to look at your bank account and you start to worry if you're going to have enough money to get you to the next paycheck or to the next month, you're worrying about that automatically. Once you begin to recognize abundance in all of its tiny forms, guess what winds up happening? You start expecting abundance to show up in all types of small ways all of the time because now you have recalibrated and reprogrammed the subconscious mind to now, instead of look for doubtful situations, you look for abundance. Instead of being fearful of what may happen or what you may lose, you don't do that anymore. You start celebrating the fact that you are having small wins and those small victories start showing up more and more and more. Here's another thing as it pertains to your brain with the small recognition of abundance. You have less resistance because many of us, let's just have an honest moment here. Many of us were born in situations where our family, the tribe that we were born into, they may have operated from a little scarcity mindset. You may have seen, arguments over money. You may have seen all kinds of loss as it pertains to losing cars, losing houses, losing apartments, lights being turned off, not having enough. You may have seen that. So what has that done? That has created a scarcity mindset that is a part of the programming of your subconscious mind. Now, when you are moving into a new space, the subconscious mind loves the familiar. But unfortunately, this is unfamiliar when you're moving into something new. And so what happens automatically? What happens automatically? Thank you, Jay. Thank you. What happens? What happens? You have resistance. You immediately have resistance. Anytime you're moving into something new, you have a form of resistance that pops up. And it shows up in the form of procrastination. Anybody find themselves ever procrastinating in here? If that's you, put me in the chat. If you find yourself wrestling with procrastination, if you find yourself wrestling with doubt, those are what we call limiting beliefs. Those are limiting beliefs. Thank you. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Working 50. I see you. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Beautiful. Thank you, JMB. Thank you. So this is the nature of your subconscious mind. Because listen, let me put this out there. 95% of what you experience, you and I experience as reality is systemic of the subconscious mind. That's just scientific statistic numbers. The conscious mind thinks it runs the show, but it doesn't. It is the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind it accounts for 95% of what you and I experience as reality. So with that being the case, your subconscious mind is always going to win because it is running on a program. That subconscious mind is just like any program you run on a computer. And that program is going to create a certain outcome. That is why you have a financial thermostat and you can see where that financial thermostat is set because your bank account typically fluctuates around that same space. And so the moment you begin to move into new spaces and to do the new thing, there's automatic resistance. Why? Because the subconscious mind sees new things as danger. You get that? That's right. This is a masterclass. Your subconscious mind sees that as danger. Does everybody understand that? Does everybody understand that your subconscious mind, one, it loves the familiar, and anything that is not familiar is deemed as dangerous. It's not safe. And so when you begin to move from the old you to the new you, the subconscious mind is trying to protect you from something that is uncomfortable. So if it sees the new version of you that's moving towards wealth, moving towards prosperity, healing yourself, as you're moving and doing better, and as you're doing better, you actually are activating a part of you that kicks in your let me protect AD mode. Let me protect Jamil. Let me protect Mother Love. Let me protect Nikki. Let me protect JMB. Let me protect Janae. Let me protect myself because I have to protect myself from danger because that's what that part of the brain does. So it puts up resistance. And it puts up resistance in the form of limiting beliefs. I like that, Janae. Janae says you can't ask Windows 26 um, from Windows 98. The program will not allow it. You can't. It's gonna let you, like, you can't open new doors with old keys. And so what begins to happen, you have this resistance. So now when we're talking about appreciation through micro abundance, when you start to recognize micro abundance, you don't get the big hit. You don't get nervous so bad. You get nervous so bad. So what you begin to do is, bit by bit, you're chipping away at the scarcity mindset. And the compounding effect of recognizing small moments of abundance, recognizing small moments of wealth that flow into your space, and abundance showing up in all of its many forms. What begins to happen? Bit by bit, you chip away at that limiting belief. You chip away at that mindset that will hold you locked in step with lack, want, and abundance. You chip away, and in uncommon hours, you wind up beginning to see yourself differently, because now you're starting to think differently and speak differently and act differently and to feel differently. So when you do that, you're creating a whole new vibrational frequency within yourself. And now that vibrational frequency is calling out to the universe and saying, I see myself as different now. And see, the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. See, many of you are asking the wrong question. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Fine Wine. Many of you are asking the wrong question. Many of you are running around here saying, what do I need to do to become rich? What do I need? What kind of hustle do I need to come up with? Do I need to start posting more? What do I need to do? I need to do all kinds. Thank you, Mimi. Yes, let me cook. Thank you for that. Here it is. I'm sitting there and I'm struggling as to what I need to do. These hands need to be making something. I need to be selling something. I need to be out here making things happen. I'm sorry to tell you, the universe doesn't work like that. Working hard is a good thing. Don't get it twisted. But the universe doesn't give to us based upon what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. And in this moment, ask yourself, how do I see me? How am I showing up? And so the true question needs to be, who is it do I need to become in order to attract this wealth and abundance? Who is the person that I need to embody? Thank you so much. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Fine Wine, for that. Who do I need to become? Who do I need to become? Not what do I need to do? The first question should be, who do I need to become? Because that person, once you answer that question should be in alignment with your purpose and passion for being on this planet. When you align your identity with your divine purpose and intent for being on this planet, you add gratitude with it, to it. What begins to happen when you add a clear intention with an elevated emotion and God doggone it, and you have a clear image of who it is that you are, and you're embodying that, baby, let me tell you something. You begin to change everything in your world. Put change in the chat if you're willing for it. If you're looking for change, put change in the chat. Put the word change in the chat. Let's go. Ooh, we good today. Oh, we doing good today. Thank you, y'all. I see. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Sunshine. Y'all doing it. Thank you. Change. That's what we're doing in this masterclass today. It's change. It's creating change. Listen, this is a great, listen, I'm going to put this up here. If any part of what we have been talking about this morning, if any part of what we've been talking about today has resonated with you at any meaningful level, let me show you where it came from. You see me looking at my notes? Let me show you where it came from. It came from this book right here, Cracking the Abundance Code. I authored this book not too long ago, just last year, and it is a powerful piece. As a clinically certified hypnotherapist, I saw a pattern in my clients that were looking to scale their businesses, scale their lives, to attract more wealth and abundance, raise their financial thermostat. The biggest problem that most people face, and this is from a professional standpoint, you have financial trauma. Because see, this is the thing. Your natural state is abundance. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Your natural state is abundance. Why? Because you came from abundance. Your source is abundant. And so as your source is abundant, you should feel good when abundance comes into your space. But you learned lack, scarcity, and want. You learned that. And I'm gonna get into that in just a second. The abundance that you're looking for is absolutely looking for you. So right here, can y'all see this banner down here for the TikTok shop? Can y'all see this little white banner? Can y'all see it? Where it says Cracking the Abundance Code? If you can see it, put yes in the chat. And the same thing over here. As you go into the store, you'll see it. You'll see it there. And so listen, okay, y'all can see it. Excellent. Great, 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 great. So yes, abundance is your birthright. And so, but here's the thing. The only reason why you're out of alignment with abundance to a great degree is because you've experienced some financial trauma. Thank you, Kalia. I see you. Let's celebrate Kalia for grabbing her copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. I see you. I see you. Let's celebrate her. Cracking the Abundance Code is a powerful piece because it's not, and this is not just because I wrote it. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I have been a student. I've been a student of The Secret. I've been a student of all of the luminaries. You name them, I have their books on my shelves here in my meditation suite and up in my office. I have a plethora of books. I've done all of the programs. I've done all kinds of programs. I've studied this stuff for years. I have been the beneficiary of it. But let me tell you what I noticed. There was something missing. Because in all of those wonderful teachings, don't get me wrong, because they have impacted my life and millions of people around the world. But here's one thing that they miss. Very seldom do they talk about the process that you need to go through before you begin to attract wealth and abundance into your life. Very seldom do they talk about the healing that you need to go through because you have experienced financial trauma. You have experienced all kinds of trauma. You've been a beneficiary of a culture that you had nothing to do with, that you were born into. So many of us are holding on to systemic poverty. And because of that poverty mindset, we have these limiting beliefs. Hey, Monica, good to see you on. And those limiting beliefs hold us lock and step vibrationally with that state of being. So guess what? We want to eliminate that right now. We want to eliminate it right now. So the very first thing, and we're going to do this and we're going to start back with our masterclass, is limiting beliefs. The very first thing, I want you to recognize that you have some limiting beliefs. So I help to teach you what those limiting beliefs are and how you can address them bit by bit, moment by moment. We go into this process of how to recognize it, how to analyze it, and how to eliminate it. This represents an entire system right here, Cracking the Abundance Code. The second chapter is a beautiful chapter, and it is on quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. If I can find it. See here somewhere. Here it is. Here's the second chapter. In quantum leaping into your wealthy identity, because once you get, thank you, Mimi, for those. Thank you, Mimi, for the confetti. I appreciate it. Once you eliminate, you do the healing work. And it doesn't take long to do it. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't take long to do it because you're reprogramming the program. You're reprogramming your subconscious mind. You're creating the vessel, right? so that you can sustain it. Then once you create the vessel, then you begin to do the work to do the quantum leap into your wealthy identity, because the universe gives us doesn't give us what we ask for, it gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. So when you get here, this chapter is going to help you to quantum leap from where you are now to where it is that you truly want to be. And then on top of all of that, I have a 21-day Cracking the Abundance Code roadmap. It's just like having a coach with you every single day saying, look here, Janae, this is what you need to do. Day 1, day 3, day 4, day 5. These are the things that you need to be doing and incorporating into your daily routine. So you definitely want to have your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. It is a powerful tool. It's $14. Go ahead and grab this. And when you grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, I'm going to put your name in it. I am going to personalize. I'm going to put a special note in there to you. And I'm also going to put a little gift in, and I'm going to ship this out to you today. It is going to get there really, really fast. So go ahead, grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. And guess what? We're going to keep talking. I'm going to leave this up here right now, because we're going to keep talking about this. We're at the top of the hour. We're already at 61,000 likes. This is absolutely amazing. This is great. This is great, 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 great. I'm excited about that. And listen, we have 60 souls in here. Y'all continue to love on each other. And listen, follow all of these wonderful people in here, because we have some amazing healers in here. We have some herbalists in here. We have other coaches. We have all kinds of therapists in here, all kinds of healers. We have Mimi with her waist beads. We have Fine Wine with her teas. We have all kinds of people up in here. And thank you. Thank you, LJ, for grabbing your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's celebrate them for doing that. And listen, go ahead and grab your copy, and we're going to keep going. And so the universe responds to attention. Let's see, where do I want to? Well, I want to just touch on a couple little things, because I got to get to our point today. Gratitude. I want to hang my hat on gratitude again for a second. When gratitude is repeatedly paired with moments of microabundance, the subconscious begins expecting prosperity as a natural state. Gratitude will usher you into a natural state of abundance. A natural state of abundance. A natural state of abundance. So again, when gratitude is repeatedly paired with moments of microabundance, recognize those moments. The universe responds to attention. We talk about this all the time. Come here, my newbies, real quick. We live in an energetic universe, okay? And because we live in an energetic universe, this universe has a language, and that language is frequency. Well, you may say, well, AD, where does that frequency come from? What are you talking about? In part, that frequency, it comes from you and it comes from me. So it comes from the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. That creates this resonance within us. And that resonance, based upon what I like to call the protocols of alignment of the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience, it creates a resonance. And that resonance has a frequency that is akin to the quality of your thoughts. The quality of your words, the quality of your actions, and the quality of your emotions. That resonance is then projected out as frequency into the quantum field. The quantum field then receives it as frequency, and it reflects it back to us as what you and I experience as reality. So what does that mean? That the universal law of correspondence says, as within, so without, as above, so below. As it is in the east, so shall it be in the west. This right here simply says that what you and I are experiencing as reality every day is merely a reflection of what is happening on the inside. So instead of focusing on what your hands can do to manifest wealth and abundance, change what's going on here on the inside, because that's what the universal law of correspondence says, as within, so without. And so if you want to change something, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Does everybody understand that? Because if you understand that, it becomes foundational. It's foundational what we talk about in here every day. What we broadcast in the quantum field is reflected back to us as reality. Absolutely. All right, excellent. Everybody, you got this. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Quantum mechanics suggests that observation influences outcome at a subatomic level. That is the law of vibration. Wave first, form second. Frequency first, form second. Then you have something for the law of attraction to work on, because now there's something in place to bring into your experience. In very practical terms, where your attention goes, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. When attention consistently rehearses lack, the nervous system becomes calibrated to detect evidence of that lack. The more you expect lack, the more you're going to experience lack. The more you celebrate the fact that you appreciate the small things in life. When your attention rehearses appreciation, the mind becomes calibrated to detect possibilities. You want your mind calibrated to expect the possibilities, to see the greatness. See, when I look at people, I am calibrated and I am programmed that when I see you, I see your future. When I see you, I see the greatest and the best and the highest aspect of you. And because I see you as the highest version of you, I see you happy, I see you healed, I see you healed, I see you walking in abundance, I see you living in a space of love and joy. I see prosperity all around you because you're in alignment. You're in alignment with what? Your highest self, your highest good, your highest practical purpose. I see it. And so it is a gift and it is also a curse, because I talk to you as if you're already there. All of my friends, every one of my friends that have acquired some position or title or degree, I started calling them doctor well before they entered the doctoral program. I have friends that are bishops and all that kind of stuff. Before they became the bishop, I was calling them that. When I talk to each and every one of you, I call you superstars for a reason. I speak into your space for a reason, because I see from from that perspective. And so when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will actually change. So in my timeline, in my reality, I am surrounded by people who are successful, who are productive, who are vibrant, who are loving, who are peaceful, who are also the black sheeps of their family. I get that. And so absolutely, yes, absolutely, fine wine. I am going to speak life. And so the vernacular of who I am and how I show up, I have always said, ever since I was in my 20s, it is impossible for anybody to be in my space for any true measure of time and stay the same. It is impossible. So whether it's virtually here on this live every single day, listen, if you become a part of the Oasis Mind Spa, you are going to become a better person. Your body is going to regulate. Your nervous system is going to regulate. There's going to be a different thing. How do I rehearse appreciation right now? Oh, man. You're on your phone, Kalia, right now. Appreciate the fact that you're connected to a group of people now that really want to see the absolute best in your life. You showed up on this life. This is a micro abundance. You literally landed in a micro class that people pay thousands of dollars for. Anybody ever paid thousands of dollars for a master class in here? Anybody? Anybody on YouTube or on TikTok? Anybody ever paid thousands of dollars for a master class? If you have, just put me in the chat. Monica, thank you. Thank you, JMB. Hello, Beautiful says, no, I met you first. JMB says yes over here. Janae says yes. That is, so here, watch this, Khalil. My ex spent 20 grand on Tony Robbins. See? $20,000. I'm giving you the masterclass for free. So right now in this moment, Khalil, you can be appreciative of the fact that you were scrolling at your house. John Maxwell, come on. Come on, Janae. Janae says, that was my exact answer. I met you. Thank you, Jabs. And so just be thankful for the moment you're just at home. Or wherever you are in the world, you just happen to be on your phone and you were scrolling along and you ran upon this guy with this Live Rich shirt on, and he just smiling and laughing with folks. Got about, 50 plus people in the room, and we're talking about abundance. But I'm giving you a master class. That's abundance right there. The information that you're going to walk away with today, if you never see, listen, let me tell you something. If you took notes today and you never ever see me again in your life can be absolutely changed because of today if you will allow it. You see what I'm saying? That is recognizing micro abundance. That's right, JMB. You're absolutely right, JMB. The universe did bring all of us here together for a reason, because right now in this season, baby, let me tell you something. This planet needs as much high vibrational energy as possible. And so that's what we're doing. And so this is how this goes. And see, watch this. Hold on. Don't. Hold on, Janae. Janae, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get rid of them yet. Don't do it. We have somebody trolling for a second. Watch this. He says, don't trust. What'd you say? What'd you say? No. Wolf in sheep's clothing. That's good. That's good. It say for me to call you out as a grifter. Oh, I love it. I love it. And you know what? You know why you see that bird? The only reason why you see that is because your reticular activating system is calibrated to see that kind of stuff in people. So instead of you seeing the beauty and the light and the healing because in other people, you don't see it because you're not programmed to see it. You're only programmed to see that which you can see is through the lens of negative lenses. You see negativity. And so at the end of the day, you're going to continue to be on that side of the equation, doing what you do, trolling people's lives, and missing the whole point. Now you can go ahead and get rid of him. Thank you, baby. All right, let's go. So abundance, micro abundance is everywhere. Prosperity is everywhere. It is. It is. It's everywhere. And it's in the hug that you get from your children. Thank you, Thank you, Trinity, for my headpiece. Thank you so much. I always love this piece here. That's nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Abundance is your natural state. And so when you recognize the love in kids' eyes, you recognize all of the abundance, those small little things, it changes everything. The law of attraction is often misunderstood as wishful thinking. In reality, it operates through an alignment of attention. That's what it operates from. It operates from alignment of attention, belief, emotional state, and action. Gratitude becomes the emotional amplifier that signals to the subconscious mind that life is already supportive. Oh, that's good. The subconscious mind is always listening, y'all. It's always listening. The subconscious mind is always listening. It's always taking notes. The subconscious mind does not respond primarily to logic. It responds based on emotion. It responds to repetition. It responds to feeling. Those are the things. It has its own language. See, your subconscious mind has a language and your conscious mind has a language. Every time you notice and celebrate a small form of abundance, you are reinforcing an identity that says life supports me. Life supports me. Anything and everything that I do, life supports me in every single way. I show up, irrespective of what's happening. I show up, I do what I do because that's who I am. And so the same thing goes for your subconscious mind. When someone appreciates small opportunities, then the big ones come at the same time. Because when you can show that you are a good steward over the small things, you then become a master over the big things. Thank you, Eva, for grabbing your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The subconscious cannot distinguish between what is rehearsed and what is real. When gratitude becomes habitual, the subconscious begins anticipating positive outcomes over and over and over again. Scarcity is a lens that you learned. And this is the last section This is the last section that we're going to do before we get into our, we'll be done with our recap. Scarcity is rarely a financial reality alone. It is often a perceptual habit inherited from environments, people, narratives, and cultural conditioning. Cultural conditioning. Some of these programs you didn't even sign up for. Anybody, listen, because I know there are a few school of thought that will argue with me. But anybody here not signed up to be broke? Anybody's like, I did not sign. Where is the paperwork that proves that I signed up to be broke? Anybody in here with that right there? If that sounds like you, put me in the chat. I did not sign. Listen, I know my folks, my family might have been a little broke, my tribe. I did not sign up to be broke. This is the devil. This is not good. And I need you to say that. I need you to say that to yourself. I did not sign up for this broke program. What I did sign up for is abundance. My natural state is abundance. So scarcity is a lens that you learned. You didn't come here with being broke on your mind. It's just, I'm broke forever. I was born broke, I'm gonna die broke. The devil and you are a lie. No. I didn't sign up for this. Listen, I know I'm supposed to be rich. Say that, Mimi. I didn't sign up to be broke. I signed up for abundance. Listen, say that, Wendy. That's right. That's right, Willis. I did not sign up to be broke. Not at all. Not in one way at all. Scarcity is a learned trait, and it is also a response to financial trauma. Come on here. Someone who grew up rehearsing phrases like money doesn't grow on trees, because you heard that all of the time. I didn't sign up to be broke, but they gave you broke axioms. Money didn't grow on trees. Or you got that speech going into the grocery store. Don't ask for nothing. Don't touch nothing. We came in here to get the one thing and we out of here. I ain't got it. I'm not giving it to you. You don't. We know the conversation. We know the conversation because we got the conversation when we were kids. Now, other people heard things that were different. They heard stories of wealth and abundance. They sat there at the dinner table talking about opportunities. You grew up and you saw entrepreneurs in your space, in your house. You saw your parents have friends that were doing well. There you go, Wendy. I will be a magnet. In fact, go ahead and shift that. Get rid of that will be. Now, watch this, Wendy. You see what Wendy said? Now, there's nothing wrong with what Wendy said, but let's go ahead and amp that thing up. There you go. Look at Monica going on this. It says, I will be a magnet for wealth and abundance. Here we go. Thank you, Trinity. You said, I am a magnet for wealth and abundance. Now, if you have a challenge with saying, I am rich, if you have a challenge and you feel a little awkward saying that I am a magnet for wealth and abundance, just watch this. Change it into an ask-formation. Man, I wonder why I'm such a magnet for wealth and abundance. And so guess what? Your mind is going to immediately begin to look for it. Your mind is going to immediately begin to look for the abundance. Your mind is looking for it. So there you go, Wendy. You're right. I am rich. I am a magnet for health, wealth, and abundance. Man, I'm getting goosebumps. Yes. Why does abundance flow to me so easily and effortlessly? You see how easy that feels? It feels better a little bit. Doesn't feel a little bit better. I wonder why I'm so rich. I wonder why little old bits. Listen, I get a little money every day. All kinds of spaces, even when I save money. Like when I go into the store to buy a microwave and I get there to the register and it's $20 less than I thought. Anybody ever got to the register and the thing that you thought, the amount that you thought you were going to have to pay was a lower amount? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yes, me. Come on, there you go. You see, though that's abundance. Those little moments like that you celebrate. Listen, I'll go into the store and buy the very same thing that you bought, and I'm gonna get it at a fraction of the price. That's abundance, baby. Ooh, and I'm so thankful for it. I find all kind of good deals and sales and things. Yes, I do. How is it that I am such a magnet for abundance? Say that, Janae. Ooh, that's good. Feel it, see it, be it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All of that. We not gonna go into Mark 11:24 today, Janae. Whatever you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it, and it shall be yours. Whatever you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it. When you pray, believe that you have already received it, and it shall be yours. Speak from the end. Embody it. All right, let me go. I'm getting excited. In the spiritual tradition of Ifa, it often speaks of honoring the flow of life rather than resisting it. When attention is fixed on lack, when your attention is fixed on lack, when your attention is fixed on lack, here we go. When your attention is fixed on lack, we unconsciously resist the flow of possibility. When attention shifts towards appreciation, we begin to participate in that flow. If y'all are ready for part 6, no, and we touched on the spring equinox. So I'm gonna touch on it. If y'all are ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat, because this is where we left off on yesterday. If y'all are ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. Let's go. Excellent. Listen, say that again, Janae. Speak from the wish fulfilled. Whatever you desire when you pray, believe that you have already received it, and it shall be yours. Whatever it is that you desire in your heart, when you pray, believe that you have already received it, and it shall be yours. Well, what does that mean? There you go, Neville Gardner. There you go, Neville Goddard. What does that mean? How do you celebrate something that you don't already have? How do you act as if you already have something? How? Gratitude. Whatever you desire, believe that you have already received it. Whatever you desire when you pray, believe that you have already received it, and it shall be yours. It didn't say it might be yours. It says it shall be yours. Let's keep going. This spring energy, this is very, very vital. The spring equinox, nature's lesson in abundance. The approaching spring equinox represents one of the most powerful symbolic moments of balance and renewal in nature. For a brief moment, day and night exist in perfect equilibrium before the season of expansion begins. It is the clarion call to say, wake up everybody. It's time for your amazing season to start. Wake up everybody. It's time for us to start manifesting abundance. Wake up everybody. You need to be planting seeds. You need to go outside. That's why we call it spring cleaning. So right now, as we're preparing to move into spring, as we're right here at this spring equinox, we are doing the work beforehand. We're planting the seeds. Nature is quietly demonstrating a profound truth. Growth follows balance. Seeds do not burst forth in winter. They prepare themselves quietly beneath the soil. When the environment becomes supportive, expansive, it becomes inevitable for birth to happen. Hey, Marie, good to see you in here. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Your wealth, your riches are looking for you. I promise you they're looking for you. What seeds have you quietly been planting in your own mind and your own spirit? What seeds? Contemplate that for a moment. Have you been planting seeds of foolishness, fear, doubt, and worry? Or are you planting seeds of faith, power, possibility, healing, abundance? Are you planting those seeds? What seeds, if you will, put in the chat what seeds you're planting. Come on now, Marie, say that. I love it. What seeds are you planting? That's it. Come on now. What seeds are you planting? Because right now, these are seeds that we're planting about abundance as we move into this spring. Because I want you to catch it just like you catch a wave when you go surfing or boogie boarding. I need you to catch the wave. You understand the logic, even if you've never set foot on a surfboard in your life. You understand the logic of catching the wave. Because as the wave, you can't wait till the wave gets on you. You have to start paddling before the wave so that you can catch it. You have to have some momentum moving you in the direction of the wave before the wave hits, because the moment you hit the moment the wave hits you, it is going to catapult you, and you better be ready. And so that's why we're planting seeds of faith. Throwing up at that job, had to go home. Oh my goodness. Well, listen, you were supposed to be in here with us today. A business owner. Good bill of health. Yes. Yes. There we go. Y'all are doing it. You are doing it. You're doing it. There you go. Catch this wave. So again, the spring equinox, it invites us to reset perception. There's an invitation. I am planting seeds of harmony, joy, peace, and faith. There you go, Willis. That's what I'm talking about. Janae says, I am healed, happy, and whole in every corner of my life. And as a result of my abundant, wealthy, successful, prosperous, loving. I love it. I love it. Come on now. I see you. I see you. Hello, beautiful. Wealth, love, health. Y'all are planting some amazing seeds. So now as we're planting seeds for the rest of this month, we're going to be planting, nurturing, watering, giving them the right amount of sunlight, giving them a right amount of nutrients, all of those things. Did I see A-Town come up in here? Good to see you, man. You are planting the seeds of prosperity and abundance right now with your very presence right here. Nikki says, I'm sowing seeds of faith, love, peace, abundance, wealth, good health, happiness for myself and environment. Oh, I love it. There you go, Mimi. Seeds of peace. You see how beautiful. Listen, I love y'all. What? Boy, let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all do Coach Hart real good. To see the thing. No, everybody's just not talking about it. In fact, I saw very little money on here. I love it. And not that that's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong now. Because money is right up there next to air. So don't get it twisted. But the fact to see everybody saying the things that they say, I love it. I love it. Wealth, health, prosperity, impact. I love it. I love it. I love it. Money follows everything else. This is good. No, this is good. If y'all are ready for part 7, put 7 in the chat. Put 7 in the chat. And listen, I'm going to put this out there. If this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. If this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. I'm going to unpin this really quickly. If this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. I want to continue to invite you to come back here. I want y'all to come back here to this live every single day. Good to see. Thank you, JMB. There you go. Here we go. If this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. And I want to invite you to come back here every day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. That's right. Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. We're in here having conversations just like this that are designed to really be impactful. So keep coming back here. The second thing is, if this is really your vibe, we might be your tribe. Well, come hang out with us in the Oasis. What is the Oasis? We have a channel on Discord. That's right. The Oasis is our channel on Discord. And so in Discord, we have so many amazing things. Every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our Monday morning meditation. Every first Monday of the month, we have our rabbit hole talks at 7:11 p.m. where we go down the rabbit hole and we have deep conversations about wealth, abundance, and all things universal. We have really deep conversations. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna keep, we're gonna start our talk back in a second. The other thing is, inside of the Oasis, we have pre-recorded guided meditations. We have pre-recorded hypnosis sessions that help with abundance, that help with prosperity, that help you to go to sleep at night, that helps you to deal with overthinking, that helps you to quiet that mind if you're stressed out. So all kinds of resources in there. We also have a woman's safe space that's curated and moderated by our own Janae. Janae is absolutely amazing, and there's so much great dialogue going on inside a woman's safe space. And we developed it just for you. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. The other thing inside of there is that we have some good conversations that are really just impactful and empowering. All right. And so I want to invite you to become a part of the Oasis. And if you say, well, how do you do that? It's real simple. All you have to do is to click on this face of this good looking guy right here and become a super fan. And the moment you become a super fan right here on TikTok, TikTok will automatically put you in the Oasis when you become a super fan. That's a major benefit for connecting with us there. Then if you say, well, AD, I'm having some technical difficulties or some financial difficulties and I'm not able to get in, well, guess what? One of our moderators will help you to do that. So whether it's Fine Wine, Mimi, Janae, or Willis, they will help you to get inside of the Oasis. So we'll help you and we'll make that happen. All right. Now, the highest level of engagement. Where my Oasis Mind Spa people at? Put OM. If you're a member of the Oasis Mind Spa, that means you've either worked with me one-on-one or you've attended one of our virtual hypnosis experiences. Put OMS in the chat. Put OMS in the chat. Thank you. If you are OMS, put OMS in the chat. Let me show y'all something. So we have some amazing people in here. And so if you are OMS, listen, I want to invite you. I'm going to put this up here. If you want to work with me one-on-one and you're looking to become a much better version of yourself and you are serious about taking your life, your abundance, your prosperity to the next level, with that being the case, I'm going to put this up here right now. If you want to work with me one-on-one, go ahead and fill out this little quick form here. And then if you're dead serious, do the longer version of the form. And that way, this is only for serious inquiries. Not if you're just kicking around and you don't have anything to do. No. Do something else. Go do something else. Go stalk somebody else's page or something. I don't know. But if you are serious about taking your life to the next level, go ahead and complete this. Now, pull out your calendars. Pull out your calendars. On March the 25th, Wednesday, March the 25th, I'm hosting the Virtual Hypnosis Experience. All right? I'm hosting the Virtual Hypnosis Experience. And it is a powerful experience. Who is it for? It's for somebody who says, listen, I really want to try this hypnosis thing, but I'm not sure. I want to try it out. This is a perfect way to do it. To be a part of the experience, it's $95. But watch this. Because you guys have been with me and you've been hanging out all week so far, listen, I want to give it to you for 49 bucks. So when you do the registration for it, all you have to do is to put OMS 49 in the discount section and you get it for 49 bucks. So that's really exciting. So listen, you're invited to be a part of the Oasis. You're invited to become a member, a part of the Oasis Mind Spa, to be with us here on the 25th for the Virtual Hypnosis Experience. It's going to be powerful. And the theme is cultivating an environment where wealth wants to live. Cultivating an environment where wealth wants to live, because that's where it's here. Because what we have in here, it creates what's happening out there. All right, excellent. So let's keep this thing going. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this back up here. Let's go ahead and put these back up in here, and we are locked and loaded. Let me pin that because that's what we're talking about today. All right, good. Thank y'all. Thank you for your submissions. And somebody's going to, and listen, when we reach out to you, somebody on my team is going to reach out to you immediately. It may be me. And so somebody's going to reach out to you. Please respond. Check your text messages. When you put the information in, make sure you put the right phone number, the right email, all of that stuff. It is imperative that you put that in there so that when we reach out to contact you, that we have good information. All right. So let's keep going. Gratitude is a neurological reprogramming tool. And you hear me talk about gratitude all of the time. As I love to say, gratitude is the great summoner. Gratitude practice intentionally rewires neural pathways over time through neuroplasticity. You're literally through gratitude, you're literally changing the physiology of your brain. You realize that? Anything that you repeat over and over again, you begin, based upon your neuroplasticity, you literally begin to rewire the brain for success, or you rewire the brain for failure. Your subconscious mind is where the programming lies. The subconscious mind is where the programming lies. And so that neuroplasticity is activated. That neuroplasticity is activated because gratitude that's practiced intentionally, it rewires neural pathways over time through neuroplasticity. A daily appreciation practice strengthens the brain's reward circuitry. You literally have reward circuitry. It's called dopamine. And dopamine is released when you have these moments of reward. That's right, tap, tap, tap away. And look at that, 131. I'm always saying 131. That's my number. That's what's going on. We're already at 90,000 likes. Our goal is 100,000 likes, but we're dead on task to blow that out of the water. And we're probably going to get out of here a few minutes early if that's okay with y'all today, if that's okay. So again, a daily appreciation practice strengthens the brain's reward circuitry. Over time, the brain becomes faster at recognizing positive outcomes and opportunities. Positive things. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You'll begin to see that. So also the Bhagavad Gita, it teaches that consciousness shapes experience through focus and devotion. What are you focused on? What are you devoted to? What is your focus on and what are you devoted to? Thank you, Jabs, for the hearts. What are you focused on? Because where your focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. That should be an axiom rolling around in your mind every day. What would your life begin to look like if in your mind it became trained to recognize wealth everywhere it turned? What would happen? Everywhere you looked around, there's abundance. Everywhere. What would your life look like? If y'all are ready for part 8, put 8 in the chat. Oh, we're getting ready to wrap up soon. Oh, this is good. What are you focusing on? What are you focusing on? Thank y'all. I see you. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Jabs. Thank you, Willis. Thank you. Humility and the human experience. Sometimes the universe delivers abundance in ways that require you to laugh at yourself. We have to laugh at ourselves sometimes. Sometimes when we have challenging moments, instead of stressing out about it and getting angry, you need to laugh at yourself. You need to laugh at yourself. You need to laugh at the situation. Sometimes the universe delivers abundance in ways that require us to laugh at ourselves. A missed opportunity becomes a lesson that leads to better opportunities. Oh, I missed that. Well, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll catch the next one. Opportunities are like buses. Another one will be long soon enough. Yeah, so what you missed the big bloom in the crypto market, or you missed this thing, whatever it is that you missed, this opportunity. You missed stuff. It's okay. Another one will be along. Another opportunity will be along. And sometimes it's better. A failed plan becomes a setup for more creative solutions. Sometimes the no that you got is more important than had you gotten a yes. Sometimes that no was necessary, because had you gotten a yes, it might have put you in a season where you might have benefited, but it wasn't the greatest. Sometimes you can do a good thing that's not the right thing. Drops mic, exit stays left. Sometimes you and I, because, let me use the vernacular of the Christian church. See, the devil, the devil is smart enough to know that you're too smart to be tricked to do a bad thing. But you can be tricked to do a good thing. That's not the right thing. And so you are in a space where you're going to do not only good things, but right things. And we celebrate that. Life often rewards the person who can remain playful while on this journey. Laugh at yourself sometimes. Keep this thing light. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep. I promise you it's not that deep. It doesn't have to be. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at life. Laugh at life. So when you look at your bank account and the bank account is not bank accounting, just say, well, maybe not today, but tomorrow, everything, we'll have a little something else in there. Something will come in there. Them numbers ain't numbering today, but they'll number tomorrow. They'll number tomorrow. Make a joke out of it. Don't believe the reports of your eyes and ears, because your eyes and ears can only give you the facts. Listen, you need to laugh at yourself, Nikki. Do it all of the time. Yes, you have to do it. Life often rewards the person who can remain playful while pursuing greatness. You are pursuing greatness. You're embodying it. That's how you're pursuing it. That's how you're becoming great, by embodying it, by doing the thing. That's right. Keep your vibration high. Because what you gonna do? You gonna sit up there and lament about it? You gonna sit up there and start crying because things didn't go your way? Yes, you're human and you have a moment, but guess what? Don't stay there. You have a moment, but don't stay there. You have a moment, don't stay there. It is the natural course of things. If y'all are ready for part 9, put 9 in the chat. Ooh, we getting up out of here. Listen, is Amy in here? Amy, you in here? Amy, is Amy here? Are you in the building, Amy? If you in the building, Amy, if you still up in, because I know Amy said she had to go somewhere. Amy, listen, if we get out early, Amy loves to get out of class early. And so does Mimi. That's why the both of them sitting in the back of the room. I know. Here we go. The identity of an abundant observer. The identity of an abundant observer. Remember, the universe does not give us what we ask for. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Janae. The universe doesn't give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. I'm going to say that again. The universe does not give to us what we ask for. The universe gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. So identity is everything. Because identity creates what? Standards and boundaries. The standards that you hold yourself to, the standards that you hold others to. Boundaries, not in the sense of walls, but boundaries that filter out that which will drain you and allows in that which will nurture you. Universe gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. I am rich. I am abundant. Prosperity flows to me easily and effortlessly. The most powerful shift occurs when a person stops chasing wealth and begins embodying it. That's it. I'm trying to tell you. Abundance is a powerful thing. And again, the most powerful shift occurs when a person stops chasing wealth. Where do we start last week? We started with this last week. That we don't chase abundance. We don't chase abundance. They put it in there. Desire is just the invitation. Embodiment is the confirmation. The most powerful shift occurs when a person stops chasing wealth and begins embodying the identity of someone who naturally recognizes it, who already has it. Whatever you desire, Mark 11:24, whatever you desire when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. The desire is just the invitation. The embodiment is the confirmation. There you go. There you go. Abundance is not merely financial. I tell y'all that every day. I tell you that every day. Abundance is not just material. It's not just financial. It includes creativity, relationships, time, knowledge, health, safety, all of those wonderful things. A brilliant idea can be worth millions of dollars. Some of you are sitting right now. There you go. Come on now. There you go, Janae. Some of you are sitting on acres and acres of diamonds. But you're willing to sell your land. You're willing to sell your soul. You're willing to sell your dreams for a paycheck. You're willing to put on, you're willing to put off the greatest season in your life because you're afraid to fail. You're afraid of success. You're afraid of what might happen if this thing actually works. They tell you, you've heard those limiting belief statements like more money, more problems. Well, give them to me. More money. No, more money, more peace. More money, more happiness. More money, more joy. Stop listening to those old axioms that speak negativity and death. Things that aren't in alignment with what it is that you want to experience. But again, many of you are sacrificing your life for a paycheck. You have so much abundance in and around you. You have so many opportunities. You have peace right now. Many of you woke up this morning, maybe had a little pain in your side. Maybe your back wasn't hurt. Maybe your back wasn't feeling its best. Maybe your allergies are doing its thing. But when you recognize that you have so much abundance around you, it will remind you to stop selling yourself so short. Because you don't want to contribute to the wealthiest place on earth. You don't want to die with your greatness in you. The graveyard, I say it all of the time, the graveyard, the cemetery is the wealthiest place on earth. It's the wealthiest place on earth because so many people go to their graves with the books that were never written, songs that were never sung, albums that were never produced, businesses never launched. That's why one of the greatest statements is that you left here empty. God, just got goosebumps. You left here empty. You did everything that you came to do. Abundance is not merely financial. It is about you living out your divine purpose and having the ability to do it. It is about you doing the thing that you said you were going to do long after the mood you set it in is gone. It is about loving on yourself when nobody else would love you. It's about loving everybody. It's about putting forth the best version of yourself. All of these simple things. This is abundance. This is prosperity. That's why cracking the abundance code and helping you to realize that you have to move beyond your limiting beliefs. Thank you, JMB. Thank you so much. Abundance is about people, currency too. That's true. There are people that are willing to help you. And that's why I'm so thankful for our moderators. They don't get paid. They come in here every single day. And they make it a space for us to learn, to grow, to become, to share, to love on one another. That's abundance. I actually had somebody ask me, man, how do they come in there every day? Yeah, they do. Oh, wait, man, how you get it? You pay them? It happens. It's one of those things where you are so blessed. You have so much abundance in and around you. I have so much abundance in and around me. I have so many people. And you have to recognize that. And that's what this talk has been about today, is recognizing the micro abundance The small things every day. You see? Your identity is everything. Your identity is everything. When you manage your ideas right, when you manage your relationships right, one relationship can open one strategic door that everything in your life can change. One relationship managed well can open up a panacea of opportunity. I can look at my life as I step back, and I know many of you can do the same thing. You can look at your life, and one person, one relationship, one connection could change the trajectory of your life forever. See it, believe it, know it to be true. And in uncommon hours, that person will show up. That big break that you're looking for. It's really the compounding of the small micro abundances that you have been celebrating. Celebrate the small wins. Celebrate with gratitude, and abundance will continue to show up in your life. When the mind becomes trained to recognize microabundance, the subconscious mind gradually expects more abundance. It does. The brain rewires its perception of possibility. The nervous system shifts towards creativity and courage, and the individual begins participating in life with a deeper sense of trust. When you feel safe, you trust. When you trust, you can allow. When you allow, you're open. And when you're open, you can receive. You have to feel safe. You have to trust. Trust. And then do the thing, and you shall have power. Just as nature moves from stillness into springtime growth, your own consciousness can move from scarcity perception into expansive awareness. Just like we move from summer to fall, from fall to winter, and now as we move from winter to spring, it is a clear indication that the life that you've been living, you don't have to continue to live. Thank you so much, Fine Wine, for my gold chain. Thank you. You know I like my gold chain. Just because you were born in an impoverished situation doesn't mean you have to stay there. Just because you have experienced some of the deepest and the greatest atrocities, that you have been the unfortunate beneficiary of trauma, you can heal. You can move from one reality to the next, and it doesn't have to take forever. You literally can quantum leap your life from where it is that you are now to where it is that you want to be by embodying this reality, this truth. Celebrate the small micro abundance that's already in your life. Celebrate those, and watch your life change. That's it today, y'all. That's it today. Listen, and when y'all see Amy, because she wasn't here, y'all tell Amy that we got out of class early today. Listen, I think we did good today. Yeah. I think we did good today. Thank you, Fine Wine. See, you was reading my mind. Listen, put in your calendars. You don't want to miss the virtual hypnosis experience for this month, because it is about cultivating. We're going to reprogram your subconscious mind to be a perfect environment for wealth. If there's anything that if there was any virtual hypnosis experience that you don't want to miss this one. And so go ahead and do your registration. If you want more information about it, go ahead and fill out the little form down there. You want to connect with me, work with me one-on-one, go ahead and fill that form out. So listen, I think we did an amazing job. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so thankful for you. I celebrate all of you that have grabbed your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. And I'm going to put this up here as we wrap up. Let me go ahead and unpin the book. Anything that I share is always designed to be impactful in your life. If there are any meditation people up in here, wave your hand. We're almost out of here. Have any meditation people in here? You see down here, y'all see this banner where it says Triple Bliss Meditation Candle Set. For those of you who are looking to manifest more abundance in your space, I see you, Mimi. Yes, y'all do your meditation. Good, good. Right here, I want to offer you to grab your set, your Triple Bliss Meditation Candle Set. Let me share with you each one of them what it is. These are candles that we made. Now the backstory is simple. One of my good friends, she's also a medical doctor too, and she's a member of the Oasis Mind Spa. And she was like, AD, when we come out of our hypnosis experience and we want to do our meditation, you should make us some candles. So I was like, oh, that might be a good idea. And so I talked to a family member and we got everything lined up. And we literally make these in-house. These are not some candles that we order offline and we turn around and put a label on them and send them to you. No. We actually make these in-house. Each one of these candles in this Triple Bliss candle set, it's 100% natural soy. It has a cotton wick, so it's great for you. You can take this, you can put it on your skin. They smell absolutely amazing because each one of these candles are infused with essential oils that are in alignment with the type of candle or the intention on their candle. The intention for this candle is abundance. The intention for this candle is abundance. And so this one it's infused with lemongrass, bergamot, and lodestone oil. Lodestone is a magnet. So it has magnetized oil that helps to draw energetically abundance to you. So, and it smells absolutely delicious. So the abundance, I use this candle quite often because I love to attract more wealth and abundance. And so this is a great way to kick off the Triple Bliss set. That's the first one. The second one is the Heal candle. The Heal candle is just what it says. It is infused with essential rose oil. And it's absolutely beautiful. It has the actual rose petals inside of them, and it's for healing. If you understand from aromatherapy standpoint, rose oil is one of the highest vibrational frequencies of any essential oil. It's high, and so it has a direct effect. It has a direct effect on the physical body, the mental space, all of these things for healing. So you want to have this, you definitely want to have this in your, and it smells amazing. Like I'm a dude, but this rose is hitting. This is one of my favorites. It smells really, really, really good. So for the healing, you want to have this as the second one. And the third, bringing up the middle, last but not least, is the happy candle. Yeah, no, you can't be depressed. You're right, Fine Wine. You can't be depressed with rose. The essential rose oil is designed to raise that vibrational frequency. And just like the rose, the happy does very, very similar thing, but at an accelerated rate. This happy candle is infused with lemon verbena, and it smells really, really clean, very, very fresh, very citrusy. That lemon verbena is that same smell that you smell when you go into those 5-star resorts and you go to those day spas. Those things are spectacular. Speaking from experience, the candles are awesome. Get you some. Thank you. Hello, beautiful. So they really do. I mean, when people order, they just don't order one. They order multiple sets. And we have a few people in here like Trinity. She orders a bunch. If you know, she orders a bunch. Monique, she does. So listen, this might be time for you to re-up. So grab your Triple Bliss set. This one smells absolutely amazing. It's designed to lift your mood, lift your spirits. That's why it's called a happy candle. So you get all three candles. And let me just be honest with you, especially for the abundance candle and the healing candle, you can't get one of these type candles at that price. For $39, you can't get one candle. So you get all three in this Triple Bliss set. And guess what? Just like with the book, we're gonna ship it out to you today. All right. So excellent. Thank y'all so much. Listen, so grab your Triple Bliss set. We're gonna send those out to you today. Thank you for everybody who ordered your Cracking the Abundance Code book. Those are gonna be sent out today too. let's go ahead. We're going to get ready to kick off our after party here on TikTok. So don't go away. We're getting ready to do that, our celebration time. And we're going to go ahead and release our YouTube family. Much love to you guys. So glad to have you up here. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Willis. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for your moderating. I truly appreciate you. We truly appreciate you. So listen, we're going to go ahead and release our YouTube family. We're going to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to have a new conversation, new fresh topic all together. We're going to be back here at 12 noon. That's right, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time to about 2 o'clock. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love, much love. I'll see you guys on the other side. You're more than welcome to come over here to TikTok to enjoy the after party, because they don't like us to party too much over here on YouTube. See y'all later. All right. So we